squat and open it up. Good. Let's get in that deep squat if possible. Deep squat. It was a little hard to get up the ankle. Got on. My whole house was running a little bit late for everything. All right, hands on the floor, butt up. Back of the leg. Back. Back down. Push those elbows on the side of those feet. Good. Let's go ahead and do that again. Butt up. Stretch the back of those hamstrings. Stretch your back. Let's go ahead and take it into down dog. Pedal out those feet. Stretch your shoulders. And then let's walk your hands back or your feet forward and come on up. And let's do our quad stretching. So we're going to do our push-ups and presses today. We haven't done them in a long time. I usually do it on a Saturday. So we didn't have class Saturday. But we're going to add a squat to it. So it's going to take a little bit longer than our normal 6 minutes. I'm not totally sure how long it's going to take, 8 to 10 minutes. But instead of just presses, we're going to add a squat to it. So squat and press followed by push-ups. We'll do our 10, 10, 9, 9. Let's get hamstrings. 10 on each side. So I'm going to go a little light today on my presses because my neck's a little sore. I think just from lots going on and holding all that tension and stress in the neck. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter today. Good, other side. If your neck is the same way, you cannot use weight or lightweight. Another option is you could always do a lateral or frontal raise. So let's get some spinal twist. So when we're doing our squat and presses, if you would rather do a squat in frontal or a squat in lateral or a squat in upright row, if that neck is real sore and you don't want to go overhead today. So that's that modification. Okay, so we'll start with squat and press for 10 reps. So you have to keep track of your own reps, followed by 10 push-ups, and then 9, 9, 8, 8. All right. Let's go ahead and start. Again, only difference if we're adding that squat today. So squat and press. And again, you have to keep track of your own reps. You're probably going to be off. And if you want, you can do your push-ups off the couch, off a table, a kitchen counter, or on the floor on your knees or toes. So 10 squat and press followed by 10 push-ups. Remember, keep those hands in alignment with the chest with push-ups. Remember, drop down, so 9, 9. And it's not a race, get good reps, good form. Remember to drop down on those reps. Good, good. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8. Good job. Those arms should be getting tired. Make sure you're getting a good squat. Get low. more tight. I think we talked about this before, but if your neck does hurt on kind of that back side, you can always keep the weight more in front. I don't want you to like push forward, but instead of like going all the way overhead and compressing those discs back there, keep it more in the front. And that'll kind of keep it more in the shoulders. And not back there. Have some neck issues. Good, 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 good. Hey, Araya, make sure that your pyramid that you're doing 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7 on each. So you don't have to do so many push-ups in between. It's probably why your arms are really dead. You've been doing sets of 10 this whole time. So drop it down to 6. Do 6 squat and press. And then 6 push-ups, and then start pulling it down. Should be starting to get a little easier. Good, good, good. All right, I see Alana's on 4, so we should be getting close to being done. If you do get done, go ahead and grab water and start some crunches or abs if you are done before. I think I'm going to give us 30 more seconds. And really, it's not taking us that much longer. We've got some speed on that squat and press rather than static kind of presses. So awesome, awesome. All right, grab that water. Okay, now we're going to go to some abs. So we're still going to kind of work those arms, though. We're going to get those tired. We're going to go our pike, and if pike doesn't, or jackknife, I'm sorry, if jackknife doesn't work for you, then do a double crunch. So it's going to be every 40 seconds. I'm going to give us 5 seconds just to switch what we're doing. 3 seconds because we're going to stay on the floor. Okay, so let me just go over the jackknife real quick. So the heavier you go, the more it's going to work your abs. So you hover here over the floor with your hands. You hover, squeeze your glutes with your feet close to the floor, and then you crunch up and squeeze, and then extend, and then crunch. And so we're going to do that for 40 seconds. And then as soon as it's over, we're going to follow it with a high plank or regular plank. So again, we're going to work those arms and we're going to work that core. Okay, so grab whatever weight you're going to use for these. And again, if they don't work for you, you could do regular double crunch or do it without weight. All right, get on the floor, grab that weight. And we're going to start our jackknife. And again, if that doesn't work, you can do it with your hands behind your head and go along with the legs and crunch, or make it into your double crunch. Good, okay, flip it over. We're gonna go high plank or regular plank, up to you. So high plank or elbow plank. And if something doesn't feel right, you can go down to the knees. If your neck's starting to hurt, turn it into the high plank. And if for some reason this really doesn't feel right, then just keep doing an ab exercise, or you could add in a bridge. And again, if you can go heavy, I'd rather you use a 10, not a 5. Three, 2, good. Flip it back over. Let's start our jackknife crunches again. Awesome. All right, let's flip it back over. Let's do another set, high plank or elbow plank. And you can always go down to the knees. Make sure your butt's not sagging. I'd rather your butt be up than down. Woo, arms are getting tired. Good. Okay, last set of our jackknife. Let's go. All right, we're going to side plank. Side plank, you can totally go to the knee. You don't have to stack. Okay, so you can stack, you can stagger those feet or side on the knee. Make sure the elbow's in alignment with the shoulder. If this is starting to hurt your neck or your arm, you can bring it on down and do some side crunches. If you're good, let's keep holding our side plank. Three, two, good. Let's go to the other side, same thing. Stack, stagger on the knee. And if this is hurting anything, do some side crunches. Make sure that oblique is up and raised. We have 10 seconds. Good, awesome. Okay, go ahead and grab some water. We're gonna go on to some legs. So kind of figure out what you wanna do weight-wise. We're gonna do lunges and squats. We're gonna do like regular squats and then some pulse squats. We're gonna do some lunges and then some pulse lunges. So you can hold weight, you don't have to hold weight. Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna do a static lunge. So you're gonna keep those feet apart and we're just going up and down like this. So if you want to hold some weight for 30 seconds, and then we're going to pulse for 30 seconds, and then we'll do the other leg. So kind of decide what you want to do for weight. You could always put your weights down when we pulse. All right, so we're going to go every 30 seconds. All right, get ready in that lunge position. And we're going up and down, static lunge. Dropping that back knee to the ground. Core is tight. With or without weight. All right, now we're gonna pulse right here. Burn it out, pulse it. If you need to put your weight down, put your weight down. Pulse, pulse. Push through it, push through it. 10 seconds. Good, okay, let's go to the other leg. Up and down. Good, make sure that front knee is not turning in. Make sure that it's staying straight. Okay, so make sure it's not doing this. All right, let's go to pulses. Pulse it. Push through that front heel. Keep your chest up, core tight. Three, two, good. Okay, we're going to squats. So get a little wider with those feet. Bring the weights on the inside, full squats. Push through your heels. Core tight. Get low with that booty. Get a good squat. Squeeze the top. All right, it's time. Let's go pulses. Push through those heels. Quads should be burning. High up. Low. Move those glutes. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, awesome. All right, put your weights down. Kind of loosen up those legs a little bit, grab water. We're gonna do that again. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit in the amount of time we're doing that. We'll go 25 seconds for the second round. The same thing, we'll go another round. We've got 10 minutes, but we will go to the floor and do some band exercises. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. All right, grab those weights into your deep weight. Let's get another set of those static lunges and then pulse. But I did decrease our time. Okay. Let's go static lunges. Make sure that front knee is not turning inward. Chest is staying up. That front foot, that front heel. Pulse. Push through that front foot. Try to feel it in the front leg glutes. And rest. All right, let's go the other leg. Up and down. Front heel. This is all the way up. Good job. Pulse it. Pulse, pulse. Push through that front foot. Heel. Try to feel it in that front leg glutes. The hamstring a little bit. 10 seconds. 2. Good. Let's come to squats. All the way up. Get low. Squeeze those glutes at the top. This plus pulses, and then we're going to the floor. Push through those heels. Good. All right. Last set of pulses. Core tight. Push through those heels. Stay upright. Make sure you're not folding forward. Okay. Make sure it's a squat. 10 seconds. And rest. Awesome. Okay. Grab some water and then put your band on. We'll go to the floor. Put that thigh band on if you have it. If not, it'll still work. These exercises will still work. So thigh band around the thighs. And we're going to go ahead and go to the floor into our bridge position. So lay on your back. And then you're going to stick your butt up in the air. All right, and then we're just going to keep going up and down. So raising and lowering. Give yourself that abduction, so the resistance on the booty. We got 40 seconds. Up and down. Squeeze the glutes. Don't hyperextend the back. Don't go too crazy, okay? Just right here, squeeze. And if you don't have a band, that's fine. Just do the same exercise. Good. Okay, we're going to come to the side. We're going to either start clamshells. If your band is a little too tight for clamshells, You could do a sideline leg lift. If that band's a little too tight. And if you don't have a band on, that's fine. I want you to do your clamshells. So very little movement when you have that band on. It hits that top glute, that gluteus medius glute right up there. Those glutes can't kick in. You just put it in the small muscle. I know some of you guys have super tight bands and it's hard to do this exercise. The side by leg lift. All right, other side. Same thing, clamshell, or if that band's too tight, sideline. Or tight. Good. Let's let the glutes rest. Let's go to crunches. Let those glutes rest. So knees together. Good. All right. We're going up, out, in, down. So lift that butt up, abduct, bring it back in, back down. You can do the same thing without that band on. See if you can feel that you have a weaker or stronger side. Think about the weaker side doing some work. All right, bring those feet together and you're just going to abduct. So just open and shut, open and shut. Feel that stronger side, work that weaker side. Push that back into the ground. Might have had a little arch going, so push that back down. Tummy tight. We're going to finish it with our last set of crunches. Put those feet up in the air if you want. Spread those legs. If you don't, keep them together. Start some crunches. Good, rest. Awesome. Okay, take that band off. And if you guys have some time, try to make time for some stretching. Stay on the floor for some like hip stretches and foot stretches or any of those good exercises, stretches on the floor. Yeah, make some time to stretch. Good job. Glad to see I had people on this morning. I was a little worried about that.